Hey there, welcome back. It's good to see you again. So, quick question. Are you tired of feeling like your Jeep Wrangler is having a midlife crisis every time you hit the trails or go on a long trip? Well, fear not, because Tough Toys has a solution for you. Introducing the Tough Toys Off-Road Track Bar Bracket Reinforcement and Steering Box Sector Shaft Brace. Yeah, it is a mouthful, isn't it? This is the superhero your Jeep deserves to conquer any off-road challenge with confidence. Australian designed and made from 6mm laser cut powder coated steel plate, this bad boy is here to kick loose and worn steering components to the gutter. It is a total bolt-on installation, which means it is a no cut, no drill and no weld full solution for wallowed out or ovalled out OEM track bar holes, and that will prevent the dreaded death wobbles that all Jeep owners would have at least heard about, even if they've been lucky enough not to have experienced it as yet. The kit incorporates a fully welded steel plate brace and a fully sealed deep groove bearing, and has been tested with 35-inch tyres with no clearance issues. I must admit I haven't had the death wobble problem at speed in my vehicle. Most people say it happens around 100 k's, but strangely I have had it a couple of times at about 20 or 30 k's just after I've started driving. It is literally a crazy wild shaking of the front wheels and consequently the steering wheel, which in my case, once I'd stopped the Jeep and then started driving again, the wobbles also stopped. But I'd have to say, if it's that bad at speed, it would definitely be a scary experience. So to stop that, this kit is definitely worth considering. Now, just a quick thanks to Steve from Tough Toys, who reached out a little while back and contacted me to see if I'd be interested in making an install video on the track bar kit, which we are about to get into doing. I should also point out I'm about to install the kit on my two-door JK Wrangler, but Tough Toys also have kits available for JLs, JTs and Gladiators, so plenty of model options. I should also mention that I am by no means a mechanic, but I can certainly undo and retighten bolts, which is all that's really involved with this install. So despite feeling like it's maybe a little bit daunting, I'm confident enough that I can get it done. And with that, let's get into it, and yes, I'll try and do a bit of an explanation as I go. First up, for ease of access, I'm going to jack the vehicle up, remove the front wheel, and for safety reasons, put a jack stand or two underneath. Okay, so we need to get the sector shaft nut off here so we can replace that, but this is going to be in the way, so we'll pull this one out first. It's pretty easy, a couple of 22s. And we got a large 33mm, which I had to do a bit of shopping to find. Okay, so I've got the new replacement sector shaft nut, which we'll put on here. I've already put a bit of Loctite in there. And now we just got to apply a bit of anti-seize lubricant around here. Not really. Okay, so we'll pop the bearing on there now. Make sure the long end goes towards the back of the vehicle. Okay, so those 4 bolts, 2 on the left and those 2 on the right there, that's what we've got to undo now to get the main brace in. And I already undid the other 3 just for speeding things up. For safety reasons of the actual steering box not dropping completely out of things, they recommend take the 2 top bolts out first and then put some screwdrivers in there just to hold it in place until you take the rest out, and then put it all back together. So we'll finish taking this out. Now this one's a bit trickier because the spring's getting in the way. You can see that the spring's in the way of the hole there, the bolt hole, so I've pushed a screwdriver in through the back of it just to make sure nothing drops out. That will just slot straight in there. The sector shaft bearing block is mounted with two 10mm bolts, one here and one on the other side. Alright, so we just got a little bit of tightening up to do, finish things off. And with that, you can see the install is complete. There's the bracket, and the bearing is on the other side. But relatively simple job, certainly if you know what you're doing. Okay, well, that's the install done. I've just finished torquing up all the nuts and bolts. Recommends you have the vehicle on the ground to do that, so got that all sorted, so it's finished. Now it's time to take it for a drive and see how it goes, and I'll do a report in a couple of weeks. Okay, I've just got to do some adjustments on the track bar over here, because we've got the corner just here banging on here. Looks like it only needs to come across a couple of mil, but we'll give that an adjustment and hopefully all should be good. G'day and welcome back. I just want to do a quick wrap up on the installation of the track bar kit onto my JK. I've been driving around for a couple of weeks now, and I have to say that I am impressed with the overall performance now. The vehicle ride seems to be a little bit more firm. The biggest thing that impressed me was, prior to putting it on, I had a bit of a shake in the steering wheel, which I put down to a wheel balance issue, but that's now gone, so I'm guessing it was actually the beginnings of the Death Wobble starting to manifest itself in there somewhere. Would I recommend it? Definitely. It certainly improved my drive and made it a much more comfortable drive. So if you've got some issues with Death Wobbles, or you're just looking to strengthen the steering and track bar mount on your Wrangler, get in touch with Tough Toys, because this kit could be just the thing you're looking for.